Alright, I'm back. This is round one of the New Brunswick Dirt Riders Association Hare Scramble series. And it's been a while, but we're about to kick off. Let's see how I do. Alright, for me that's not a bad start. Usually I'm at the back of the pack, I just can't get a good launch. I am never going to take a whole shot unless it's against kids on tricycles. So this is about the only time I'm really doing battle, quotation marks, because I'm usually by myself. I'm sort of a middle of the pack guy, which means the slower guys are a bit behind me and the faster guys are a lot, they're far ahead of me. Just feeling out the track right now. I pick a couple bad lines going through here, not terrible, just I should have went right down the center through this mud. It was a much better line, but you always worry your front end's just going to wash out. That just wasn't the case. I ended up picking it up somewhere around lap 4 and then used it thereafter. This little section's kind of messy. It's got roots, mud, a little bit of everything. And as I go through on later rounds, I get slower and slower going through this. It's kind of funny to me when I watch it, but not so funny in the moment because I'm getting frustrated. That's number 35, Daniel Cross. He's in the pro class. Must have had some issues with his bike, but he comes back on and kills it for lap after this, so he gets back into it pretty quick. Meanwhile, for me, I'm getting into the wood section. This part's not too bad. A little later on, it gets a lot tighter and I get a lot slower. These logs, yeah, that's a 7-second faster line that I didn't know about until lap 4. I wasn't the only one, but I do pick it up later on. I don't know what's going on here. I just take a little snooze and go into relax mode. Maybe I'm just thinking about those logs that I didn't cross and that I should have crossed. But I don't know. I'm just going slow at this point. Okay, here comes number 41, Jay Labont. I'm saying that probably wrong. Sorry, Jay. Anyway, he reminds me that we're racing and just goes blasting by me. Fortunately, Jay didn't finish the race. I think he had some bike troubles, but he was setting a mean pace here. Oh yeah, my nemesis, the tight woods. Make it through this one relatively clean, but later on, when my arms are getting tired, I'm pinging off trees, and it's not pretty. Just don't watch. I got some faster riders coming by. That's Mathieu, and coming up here is Philippe. They're doing a little bit of battle, and these guys are clearly faster than me, so I let them by. Alright, here I start a little bit of whine about sore hands. Suspension's bouncing me around quite a bit. I think it did for everybody. My hands were just a little beat up from earlier in the week, and so I whine a bit about it. And what are you going to do? For some reason, I don't stand a lot during this race. I think it's probably I'm trying to conserve energy, or I'm already out of energy. I don't know. But it really shows up in getting through these woods. And in this section in particular, it's really tight, and you got to be able to move the bike left, right to get it between the trees. So this costs me both in getting beat up sitting on the bike as well as going slow. do like this 300 though. You can run it a gear high and just lugs, and it'll pull right from there if I wind on the throttle. It's a lot different than the 250 I've been riding for most of the last year, just in the way that it makes power. The 250 spins up a lot faster, but the 300 pulls a lot harder from down low. 118 Mark and 970 Sean, I think, a couple PEI guys that have come over to New Brunswick race. They're in the plus 40 and going faster than me, so I let them on by as well. Alexis giving me a couple rev bombs there. This is Alexis, a friend of mine that I've ridden with quite a bit in the past, now living in Quebec, but came down for this. And this is Andrew, I believe. Two people that are in another class, but they're moving faster than me, so I let them on by. Alright, here's a visual representation of the excuses that one would make. Oh, my suspension isn't set right. Well, a couple clicks isn't going to change anything. I'm still not going to be super fast. I think that's number 77, Steve, that just got by me. Also riding in another class, and kind of just stick with him for just a couple seconds, but again, a faster rider. Here I thought those bikes were closer, and I was doing the gentleman racer move and trying to get out of their way, but I think they got to earn it now and get by me a legit spot. couple new sections in here. So this one coming down over that hill, usually you went up to the right, but this puts you in through a little bit of a chicane in the gravel and then up a gravel hill, and you were back onto the track that I remember from 2019. I come down around this corner here and I see some people up ahead, so you got to give them a bit of a show and show off a little bit, but I almost cooked this next corner. I think I scared that guy as well as myself, but it's all good. We're still racing and we're not in the pond. Right, Lance? Poking a little fun at my friend Lance. 2 days ago we were riding some of his trails and he'd gotten a little frisky on the throttle like I just did, and he went for a bit of a swim. Anyway, Lance is doing something really right because he takes a podium finish here and takes 3rd overall to my 11. So I got to get some more laps in with Lance. So I think that might be Craig. If it is, hey Craig, look forward to the next Thursday night ride. But anyway, let him by because he's clearly moving faster than me as well. Glance off to the right a couple times there where the tape was. That used to be where the trail was, and now it's cut this way. This one's kind of fun. Good little challenge as you sweep up to the right and then cut hard left. Okay, I should have been flying along here, but these whoops were really just smashing hard and my hands and forearms were getting pretty beat at this point. Around this corner and we're back at the start-stop line, and that's lap 1 in the bag. I do 4 more laps after this, averaging about 21 minutes 20 minutes a lap, I guess. Fast guys in my class were doing it in 18 on average. Fastest were 17. And it was a good race, and I look forward to the next one. Also, a big shout out and thank you to all the organizers, volunteers, and sponsors. Great event. Thank you very much.